and gentlemen, Merry Christmas and welcome back to Doctor Who Reviews. This week we are doing The Chimes of Midnight, an 8th Doctor Big Finish audio special. So at Christmas time. It's kind of great.
Because we had such a great time last time with the 8th Doctor and Charlie.
This makes up for it.
It does. I just want to be a diva.
Yes.
Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without divas.
And speaking of divas, I'm joining my three co-hosts. Firstly, she's walking around the Christmas tree. It's freezing inferno.
Yeah.
So Frezno's virtual left. He's going to deck your holes, Bob. It's Kuchiri.
Chick.
Still one of the best Christmas films of all time.
You're goddamn right it is.
It shouldn't be, but it is.
No, it is. It is. You don't have to apologize for anything.
No, it shouldn't be, though, but it is.
You don't have to apologize.
I'm not apologizing. And our special guest, soon to be visited by three spirits, it's Sean Dillon.
Wait, doesn't this make Frezno the second most virtual right?
That would make me the most virtual right, which I'm not comfortable with.
No,
Anyway,
jingle.
yeah, you'll notice that Chris is not with us. Unfortunately, they are dealing with a bit of a personal time, and so our heart goes out to her.
Much love.
Yeah.
Less than 3.
Yeah, exactly. Love and affection.
Affectionate.
Yeah, actually affectionate, though, not just brackets affectionate.
All right.
Anyway, before we get to the Chimes of Midnight, the Wolves from the London Sea.
Oh, do we have to talk about the Sea Boys again? Really?
Just briefly, that there has been a backlash on episode 4 because a character was killed off.
Oh! I see how it is.
I'm not going to say which character was killed off, but you can probably figure it out.
I see how it is. You can say the name left and right, but the moment a person dies, I don't know. It's the backlash.
I haven't said the name once today.
Speaking of which, I just found out something while looking up this episode. So, as you might know, Big Fish people oftentimes play multiple roles. Nick Briggs is both a writer, a director, and also an actor.
Yeah.
Rob Shearman, meanwhile, has also acted in some Big Finish stories.
Okay.
One of them is called Blood Tide.
Oh.
Do you want to know who Rob Shearman played in Blood Tide?
Is it a sea boy?
No.
A vampire?
No.
A Homo reptilia?
One more guess.
The Merca?
Yes.
You're fucking with me.
I am not. Rob Shearman played the Merca.
Well, thanks for coming out to this podcast today, and
okay, I'm going back to Gander. Okay, good night, everybody. No. Okay.
Get back here.
Yeah, War Between Backlash. You just wait for the War Between Backlash when the final episode airs, and we do the same fucking ending. Oh no, this piece was.
I will let you on a little secret. I haven't actually seen any of the episodes yet. I haven't had time. I've been too busy over Christmas.
There's been good stuff said about the first 3 episodes. It's just the character backlash is being told they just killed off this character because
it's been compared to Children of Earth, and yeah, that would tell you why this character died.
I mean, hang on. Hey, listen. I am not going to be Charlie Brown kicking the football here. I'm waiting to see if they.
Yeah, I understand that. But thankfully, we don't have to be Charlie Brown kicking the football for the Chimes of Midnight. But we do need to immediately go into a bit of a disclaimer here.
Charlie, yeah, we don't need to talk about Charlie Brown and football. It's Christmas. We can talk about that little Christmas tree.
Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah.
10s and 20s.
We have to talk about a Charlie of a kind, but it's not Charlie Brown. It's Charley Pollard.
Oh, yes. We have to give a little context for this audio because it is because we are dealing with a ongoing storyline, which is new.
Yes.
So we had to deal with mainly we had to deal with the events of her first serial, Storm Warning. So, Rain.
Well, Storm Warning is wild because it's about a real airship crash.
Mm-hmm.
The R101 actually really did crash, but while that airship had 8 survivors, about 2 of them died of their injuries, so 6 survivors in total. Historically, this version of the R101 crashed with no survivors. So Charley Pollard still was on board, looking for adventure, and the Doctor saves her ultimately, but she was meant to die in the crash. So, oh no, we just created the time paradox.
Oh no, it's like it's Waters of Mars bullshit again. The R101 was a fixed point. And Sean, I know from Quantum Leap reviews we have opinions on making fiction out of real history.
Yep.
Yeah.
Storm Warning is, I don't know if Storm Warning is good. You could have easily made it a fake airship, but whatever.
You could have done, but I guess.
So the point is that Doctor Who has broken the fixed point in time. There is a woman alive who should be dead, and time has a funny way of having consequences for that. Like, well, if you're Paul Cornell, you have a bunch of gargoyles attacking a church.
Or if you're Stephen Moffat, everything is happening all at once and slowly consuming itself.
Yes.
Which is a good story that we'll cover one day on this show. But if you're Rob Shearman, you do the Chimes of Midnight.
You do. And Rob Shearman also wrote Dalek, of course.
And he did a lot. Sean was listening to a few things. And also, now that we've known, noted voice of the Merca, Rob Shearman.
That's wild that I have to call him the noted voice of the Merca now. So let's talk our setting then. We're in the year 1906. It's Christmas. I think it's implied to be Christmas Eve.
Yes, because when midnight hits, it's Christmas.
Yeah, so Christmas Eve. Edwardian style house. And we are meant to get the time loop shenanigans.
Okay, so I have to bring this up. As we discussed, Rob Shearman wrote this. Now, a couple of months ago on this podcast, I wasn't here for it because I was entertaining company. A couple of months ago, y'all covered the Space Museum. Now, the Space Museum, the thing it's best known for is a really, really good first part, kind of middling subsequent parts. But that first part, the TARDIS team arrive out of sync with reality, and they can't affect things, and they walk around and nobody can see or hear them. So Rob Shearman is famously, he's on the DVD and Blu-ray of the Space Museum in a featurette that basically is defending the Space Museum because people don't like it. So Rob Shearman is a noted Space Museum defender. And here we have, in the entirety of the first part of Chimes of Midnight, the Doctor and companion arrive out of sync with time in a place where they can't interact with anything or make meaningful changes, and nobody can see or hear them.
Do you want to know something absolutely wild about this episode in the Space Museum?
Yeah.
Rob Shearman based the cliffhanger of part 1 on part 1 of the Space Museum's cliffhanger.
See what I mean?
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. He apparently based each cliffhanger on one of his favorite classic serials. Cliffhangers.
Okay.
That's such a that's like something I expect Moffat to do.
Yeah, so according to this, Space Museum Part 1, Kinder Part 3, and Horror of Fan Rock Part 3 in order.
Oh my God, I can see it.
Yeah.
We've covered all the stories. So
yeah, I'll say it right now. Shearman's got good taste.
He does.
Yeah, he actually does a series of books on Doctor Who, watching the entire show, running through corridors.
I have the 1960s volume of that. It is quite good analysis. I really want to get the 70s. Have they done the 80s?
Yeah, I think they've only gone up to the 70s.
Okay, fair enough. But even so, still, really, really good analysis. I remember that is on my shelf. But yeah, the Doctor and Charlie are fucking around, and things can't be affected. They crash into. They land in the pantry, the larder, if you're English, and Charlie knocks over a thing of jam, and but then it's back repaired.
Actually, we do have pantries as well, so it's like interchangeable. But
okay, whatever. No. And there's someone's name written in the dust, but Charlie can't wipe it away, but she can't write her own. And
well, no, she does, but it like flops back.
Okay, she does, but the flops back. Fair enough. And yeah, everything's frozen. Charlie can faintly hear something, but they can't really interact with things. But things are happening in the house while this is happening.
Yeah, we've got our limited cast. He's just the staff of the house, the guest cast
Mhm.
of the serial. We've got Shaughnessy the butler. We've got Mrs. Badley the cook, Edith the scullery maid, Mary the lady's maid, and Frederick the chauffeur.
And everyone doesn't like Edith.
Yeah, she gets treated pretty badly by the rest of the staff.
You know, here's the
Yes.
thing. Here's the thing that I noticed right away. So a thing that keeps commonly gets said in this is, and it becomes a bit of a meme. Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without Mrs. Badley's plum puddings. And so throughout all the audio, people say that, and it isn't remarked on. But when Edith says it in part 1, Christmas wouldn't be Christmas. Oh, of course it would. I make the best puddings, you stupid head.
Yeah,
He's the only one that gets bitched at for saying something so obvious. But when everyone else says it, oh, glad he does. Perfectly
and she
fine.
gets bitched at for singing "Hark the Herald Angels Sing."
She just gets bitched at over and over. Bitch.
She is ultimately no one. She's nothing.
They all are.
Yeah.
This
Hey,
is a
kids.
common refrain.
Hey kids, Rob Shearman has things to say about the class system in England.
We're not
in the
important.
20th century,
We are nothing. We are nobody. Or variations on that theme. And they
which,
all say it.
yeah.
The butler says it. The two maids say it. The chauffeur says it. I think Mrs. Badley might say it. I can't remember.
Yeah, well, they all say it. Yes. It it's basic classist bullshit. Oh, you're the servant. You're nothing. You're nobody. And they reinforce it. Oh goodness. But what is going
Yeah,
on?
we've also got a relationship going on understairs, as it were, between the chauffeur and the lady's maid, which the cook puts a stop to.
Uh-huh.
Mary's like, no, I have other plans.
Yeah.
We'll get to those in part 3. But
A lot of part 1 is just this atmosphere set. We like going through linearly, we basically described most of part 1. People bitch at Edith. We get introduced to these people. Meanwhile, the doctor and Charlie are wandering around this frozen house trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
yeah,
Yeah, this is sort of the consequence of doing a time loop story. The first part is oftentimes the loop in its entirety, with the subsequent parts being aspects of the loop repeating, but shortened and made
Is it
less detailed.
really a time loop though? Like,
it's more like the sexy brutal.
because it's
It's-
because
I see what you're saying.
I guess
'Cause-
we could jump a little bit forward, I guess, because it turns out that we're trapped in the weird infancy of like a if this was R2D2 a god basically, and honestly, if this story came out 2025, I will be saying it's a allegory on whatchamacallit, AI.
Oh my god! I just realised
Whoa.
this is just House. This is just House from Doctor's wife.
I mean, not really. I think the difference is that House and the Doctor's wife is very much more a sentient building, whereas this is someone who is building sentience. House is what Gabriel Chase would be like in 5,000 years.
Edward Grove. Gabriel Chase is
Gabriel
Ghostlight.
Chase.
Gabriel Chase is Ghostlight.
God dang it.
Fine
Damn it,
story.
Bro.
But,
I was
no, I
about
can
to steal that
understand.
name
They're
for a
both
character in one of my
Victoriana.
books, but I can't now because you're right. That's Ghostlight.
No, I get it. Easy mistake to make.
It's such a good name, though. But yeah,
It is. It is.
Edward Grove.
Edward Grove. Okay.
Edward Grove.
Well, that's a twist, but yeah. Also, the house. Also, yeah, you can tell even in this thing that whatever is going on is clearly aware of the Doctor and Charlie and mocking them, because he pops a Christmas cracker open, and the joke falls out. When there's a door, not a door. When it's a jar, Charlie says. But then the joke actually is when it's a jar of raspberry jam. So whatever's here is taunting them.
Yeah, then the jar breaks.
Ooh.
Yep.
And
One
eventually,
spills the jar, I think.
yeah. And eventually, as is the case with the Space Museum Part 1, they arrive just in
They
time
do.
for murders.
A scream is heard. A clock chimes. I must say right away, sound design for this is peak.
Yeah, honestly, there are some details of the script that honestly could have been excised because of how good the sound design is. Like, there's a part later on where Charlie literally goes, "I'm going." And there's this thing that's right on the table. Oh, that she doesn't need to say because
Yeah,
the sound is so good there.
Which honestly, you're valid, but they are improving because
They're
entire
figuring it
swaths,
out as well. Yeah.
as I said, entire swaths of Storm Warning Part 1 or the Doctor in the hold of the R101 talking to himself, describing everything he's seeing. So you have a good sound design that makes it superfluous. That's a good.
By this point,
isn't
Storm
this
Warning
like
was
the
episode 13.
20th or so, like a Big Finish production?
It's
29th.
Main range 29th.
29th
So
main range, yeah.
early days.
This was 2002, and it really is pretty good sound design for 2002.
2002, back when Doctor Who was dead forever.
Yeah.
It really was. Like
It said this came out, so it can't have been.
We cannot express how utterly fucking cooked Doctor Who was between the years 1997 and let's say 2003.
Yeah, like literally 2003 was when Doctor Who was revealed to no longer be dead forever.
Yeah, right.
Wait,
yeah.
no.
Undercutting
I thought
the grace.
didn't Shaka come out in 2004 before the announcement of Eccleston?
Yeah.
Did it? I'm not sure. But
Shaka was 2004.
Yeah, Shaka came out, and then like almost like a week after Shaka, they announced the revival.
Schalke and Zagreus both got undercut by the announcement of the revival. But in between the TV movie bombing and RTD1 announcement, it was dire fucking. We were dealing with dead fucking show.
We're out by 1 year, 2003 for Schalke.
And it shows.
Yeah.
December 2003 for Schalke.
Yeah, I think the announcement happened in November of that year, and the plan was to do Scream of the Schalke as a continuation before, or they decided to just do a live action series.
Yeah.
That said, getting Paul Cornell to write was pretty damn good.
And getting Richard E. Grant as their Ninth Doctor might have worked out.
Yeah, she's now played the Doctor twice. Because Fatal Death does count.
3 times if you count whatever the heck is going
Don't
on.
at me.
Well, 3 times if you count whatever's going on with the whole multi-faces of the Doctor in Rogue.
Well, that's Schalke again, isn't it? Or is it? Who knows? Who knows? Well, either way, murders.
We got a good old detective story going on.
Everyone seems to be convinced that this isn't a murder, but a suicide.
Well, let's get Rain back.
Great job, Google Mates.
Great job. Okay, well, we were just talking about the Edith
Let's
Bean
throw out a trigger warning before we drop the.
Yeah, there's probably going to be a trigger warning in the thing because we do have to talk about. I mean, this entire audio is basically about killing yourself. So yeah, massive trigger warning is required.
Yeah, might want to put that in the title.
I will do. I will put content warning.
Yeah, you definitely got to put the
self. Yeah.
It's like that. It's like that line from Gremlins 1 that Phoebe Cates says. While most people are opening presents, some people are opening their wrists.
Oh, good lord!
Which Gremlins is a fucked up movie. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you remember the holy shit. Anyway, back to Edith in the sink, please. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. So this is a wild line about. She's drowned in the sink, but she's standing upright.
Oh, well, that's impossible. Oh, she was so stupid that she didn't even know it was impossible.
She was so simple-minded that she didn't know it's impossible to drown herself in the sink standing up. So she was able to. What?
No, that's the point. The point, as is so often said, that is the point of it. The fact that it's just, it's a suicide. Oh, who cares about her? She's nothing. She's nobody. She's so stupid that she couldn't even die right.
Yeah, that would work perhaps better if they didn't think they were also nothing and nobody, though.
But that's the thing. Edith is the focus of this. So that's why she gets the extra scoring.
It's both because of the nature of what's going on with the time loop, and Edith's own mentality, and oftentimes people who are in a bad place will try to find somebody who they perceive to be in a worse place and look down upon them.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. I've had first-hand experience of that.
Well,
me being in the Edith boat before anyone says anything. Like people try to condescend down to me because they're trying to feel better about themselves.
Right.
It happens.
It does. Well, anyway,
Anyway,
time to investigate the murder.
yeah, we got a very helpful butler here. Very cooperative butler. I wouldn't say friendly, but the doctor says, "Oh, I'm actually an inspector from Scotland Yard, and Charlie's helping me out." So,
Well, they
the whole
originally
house.
called him that. They
Yes.
originally called him that.
Yes, that's the role that he's been given by this entity.
I do love how throughout the story they goes, "Oh, these are the best investigators from Scotland Yard. Oh, you guys are amateur sleuths who can't solve anything." Like over the course of like the 3 parts.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good little bit.
And I love the repeated thing where in part 2, where Charlie and the doctor are doing their investigations, they ask, "Well, who do you think did it?" "Oh, I think this person did it." They have shifty eyes, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is why I think this, if you redid this episode today, it'd be allegory on AI.
Might
Yeah.
also highlight the racial aspects of quote unquote shifty eyes a bit more.
Oh, we do not need to bring up the final story of season 14 again.
Fair.
I mean, I'm just going to play devil's advocate here. I know that it started out as a racial thing, shifty eyes, but I think now it's just moved away from not being that.
Can
Has it
you
not?
reclaim such a thing? That's
Okay,
the
but
question.
in the context of 1909,
1906. That's a fair point. Yeah.
The
Okay.
past was a mistake.
Yes, it was. But anyway, excuse me.
Something about being doomed to repeat or something. I don't know.
But we have a very cooperative butler, assistant staff. Should answer all the doctor's questions, but not about the goings on of the house. And he also tells the doctor, "You can go anywhere," but he can't. He actually can't.
Yeah, you can go upstairs. You'll be shot with a gun if you do, but you can go.
That's later on in part 2, but yes. Despite him not saying you can't go upstairs, he cannot go upstairs.
Yeah, you know a British person wrote this because he's so polite about it.
Well, it's a parody of Upstairs Downstairs, which
Oh,
is
like,
a
literally,
70s TV show about the class system.
the
The servants below stairs, so downstairs, the family upstairs.
Right.
And they named 2 of the characters after people either from that show or who created that show. Shaughnessy is one of the script editors, I think.
Sherman, you dork. We love you.
It works, though. It does work.
Mm. Yeah, that else works. Eerie, weird bullshit with plum pudding.
Oh, my God.
Oh, bless.
Oh, Mrs.
Out of my
Beverly, why?
pocket. You want some
Why?
plum pudding?
Oh, you liked it ever since you was a child.
It reverts Charlie to a child briefly.
Yeah. Something weird is happening.
Something very, very weird is happening, and Charlie's creeped out by it, as are we all.
Yeah. But Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without Mrs. Badley's plum pudding.
Yes, it bloody well would.
It's the best. It's the best plum pudding out there.
I make it especially for you, love.
This is just very strange vibes, but they do it so well. And then the clock chimes again, but before that, Edith can be heard, despite the fact she's already dead at this point.
Doesn't it like send Charlie to the void or whatever?
I think it does. At this point, Edith can be heard, but not seen, but heard. And she tells Charlie, "You need to find out who murdered me. You need to not forget me. There will be another murder. Edward Grove is alive."
Keep that in your pocket.
And the clock chimes, and Mrs. Badley is dead.
Yes. Choked to death on her own plum pudding.
Stuffed with her own plum pudding, yeah.
suicide.
Definitely
Clear.
a self-exit.
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely a plum pudding side.
I mean, I don't think, as far as I know, Rain's channel's not monetized. We can say the word. We don't have to go, "Oh no,
We can say the word.
no, my
Apparently,
metrics, I'm alive."
even if you're not monetized, if you were monetized, you can say the word. You cannot put it in the captions.
Yeah.
You have to censor it in captions.
Okay, so explain the fucking double speak hellscape we find ourselves in with unalive and sewer slide.
TikTok. You can't say it on
Well,
TikTok.
It all comes back
again,
to TikTok.
YouTube can just make sure no one ever finds the video if it's in there too.
Yeah, but only if it's like
We're a
if
hobby
it's like on the
podcast for
screen
50
captured.
views. We can say that we won't shy away from the topic. We're giving you the trigger warning, of course, but we're not shying away.
Yeah, another trigger warning: suicide.
Yeah. Well, oh no, she's been stuffed with her own plum pudding. How could she do this to herself? My goodness gracious!
Every time someone dies in this, the other staff think it's a suicide.
Oh yeah,
Honestly,
for good for a reason. For good.
Yeah. Honestly, the nature of this episode that's very under discussed when talking about it. It's very funny.
it's like
It is.
no, the best. My favorite line is I'm just going to jump ahead later when the chauffeur is found.
Oh, yeah, that's a great line.
Oh, Freddie, you were run over by your Chrysler or your Bentley, whichever one it was.
To be run by your Chrysler or Bentley.
Yes.
That's a callback
Yes,
because
he
when the
clearly
doctor
killed himself
interrogates him,
by driving his car into the building, he running himself over, and then driving the car out of the building before putting his body right in the hallway. That
Makes
is
sense to
clearly
me.
the series of events.
And Frederick has run himself over. What a great twit.
yeah. Okay. Oh, but also like this is that line is a callback to earlier when the doctor's interrogating him. And he's like, "Oh, so you drive a Chrysler? Yeah. Oh, it's 1906. Chrysler won't be invented until 1925. Oh, I meant a Bentley."
Yeah, he can't remember if it's a Chrysler or a Bentley.
And
Again,
also
that's why I think this would be a great episode. Like if it was like about AI instead, you know.
And also, in that conversation, he mentions Agatha Christie, despite Agatha Christie not being published until like the 20s.
But that is explained later on when what's been giving the
Well,
entity
yeah,
its
it's
memories.
explained, but
Yes.
he can't tell time from whatever.
Who's been
speaking of-
giving it its memories?
And speaking
Anyway,
of time,
it's time to go upstairs. Oh, why are you pointing a gun at me, Shaughnessy?
yeah. Oh, speaking of time, though,
This is a great little conversation between Shaughnessy and the doctor. So you're not allowed to go upstairs, sir. And it's like, in that case, can I see your watch? But you can't shoot me with a watch, can you?
And this is another clever feint by the doctor. He asked for the watch initially, and Shaughnessy's like, "Oh no, you don't need a watch." So then he tries to go upstairs, and the guy pulls the gun on him. "Oh, I'm sorry, sir." Yeah. Then he's like, "Oh well, I won't go upstairs. Give me the watch." Because what this entity, whatever's controlling the loop, can only focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah.
And not verify what's a threat. So it thinks going upstairs is more of a threat than the doctor having the watch and using his wits.
This is important for part 4.
So he gives the watch, and we can see that clock is running way the fuck faster. Because one of the rules of this is that the murders can only happen on the hour. But we can cheat and speed up time.
What I like is Charley that realizes it's not the doctor.
Yeah.
She gets a nice moment here.
Oh yeah. And he's just like, "You're a genius, Charley."
And now someone's going to die.
Yeah, and now I can see you said this cliffhanger is the Kinder one.
No, this is this is Kinder.
Okay, yeah, I can see it. I can definitely see it. And I know that Shearman has professed a deep love for Kinder in the past. And he should. It's a banger fucking story. It's a banger story. There's nothing wrong with the snake puppet Mara. There's nothing wrong with it.
There's everything right with it.
I mean, to be fair, there are some mild colonialist aspects to Kinda.
Oh,
Yes, no. He's right. But I still think it's a banger, a problematic banger.
but the point is, the part 3 cliffhanger of that story is that they're in a circle, and then when the circle ends, Panna's dead.
The part 3 cliffhanger is that crazy shit involving like the jester and the clocks and shit.
Yes, and then when that stops, she's dead.
Yeah, and so yeah, he gathers everyone in the thing. He's like, "Oh, a murder's gonna happen." "Oh, nonsense! Let's go back to your duties." As the clock gets closer and closer to 12, and then holy shit, it's like, again, the sound design's really good. The way it just ratchets up everything. It's just like, holy shit!
They wrap up the tension so well here. Ramp it up, I should say.
Ding!
Yeah, so part 3 then. Mrs. Bedley is alive. Edith is dead again. We've wound back 2 hours.
Yep, the loop starts at the beginning.
Yes. So Edith is dead again. This time she's suffocated by a plunger. This
Oh my
was clearly
God.
another suicide.
How could that Dalek do this?
I know, Rusty. How could you?
Well, actually, no. The Daleks have claws now. Don't you know?
True. Rusty, how could you?
I see what you did there. We're not going to get into that. But
We're
anyway.
not. But even though it would take two people to suffocate someone with a plunger, they still reason that but she didn't know that, so she could do it to herself. Again, what?
Dude, she's so fucking stupid. She doesn't know that it's impossible to end yourself.
That's not
in these
stupid.
ways.
That's breaking physics.
No. But that's the point. The unreality of this place. They have such little respect for her and utter contempt. They're like, she's so stupid that she could do the impossible and kill herself like that.
Hey, Google AI, can you kill yourself with a plunger? After researching, yes, you can.
Okay.
Oh God. You're joking, but I know there's like cases where like people have used AI to discuss methods, and it's really fucking disturbing.
Yeah, no, it is. But the thing is, it's something that unfortunately happens.
There was one story about somebody that used ChatGPT to plan their own suicide.
There's probably multiple versions of this.
But to kind of give a little bit of an out to the AI, they did say they were writing a story.
Which you shouldn't be able to trick the fucking thing that easily. Then maybe there should
but
be
also the AI can't really
some more
question
checks
that.
and balances.
Yeah, I can't really question that because the person's lied to it.
Yeah, and to be fair, AI has a tendency of getting things catastrophically wrong. So actually giving successful suicide methods might actually be somewhat of a success.
Oh, that's
That's
great.
dark.
Ugh.
That's very
Right.
dark. Yeah. So
Happy holidays, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Y'all are the one who picked the Christmas story about suicide, though.
It's
yeah,
a
not
good one,
me.
though.
Not me.
It's a good story, though, and it doesn't end with suicide. So.
And there are, to be fair, suicide is a common theme within Christmas narratives. I mean, It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, Mrs. Badley is alive. Unfortunately, Mrs. Badley is alive.
Christmas wouldn't be Christmas if Mrs. Badley didn't choke to death on her own plum pudding.
It wouldn't be Christmas without her bigotry.
Oh,
She
God.
seems to remember dying, however. So that's another important clue.
Yeah, they all seem to remember, did I die yet? And I think it's the chauffeur who says that right before he dies.
Yeah, Frederick says about 5 minutes before he dies, have I died yet?
And
So they know it's
this
coming. This entity is telling them.
Yeah. Is this where the doctor tries to go outside?
Yes.
And
Yeah, well, first we have a conversation about Frederick and Mary. That Mary's got a knitting needle. Frederick's reaching for the poker.
Yeah.
If the doctor
And
tries
they're
to
like,
leave.
the master told us if you try to go outside, we can kill you with these.
Yes.
Oh, sir, please don't make us
But
do that. That would be most unpleasant.
crucially, we learn that Mary's alternative plan is to kill Mrs. Badley.
Yeah.
Well, no. It's like, one of us killed her, but we don't know who did it. Can you tell us who killed her?
Yes, but as I say, they wouldn't think that if one of them didn't at least have the intention of doing away with the cook.
Well, they bring up that they're having an affair and didn't want to get caught. And then suddenly she stops being the hire maid and is just the scullery maid.
Yeah,
Because
And-
even
and
this
pre-
in the narrative, she's the scullery maid.
And in the
Because we've
previous loop, after the lady died, they're like, we can now be together. And they're like, no, we
Oh,
can't.
I can't be with a scullery maid.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean scullery maid? Oh, yes, I've always been a scullery maid, haven't I? Yes,
Yeah.
of course, that's been
Because
your
they forget.
station.
Because after the second murder, they forget Edith.
It's strange, isn't it? Because I get they break the time loop and therefore it doesn't happen. But the only two people to not die in this
I
are
don't
Mary.
feel like it's a time loop, though. I
Alright.
feel like it's just...
Break the paradox then. But
Yeah.
the point is, Mary and Shaughnessy do not die in this story once.
Yeah.
And I wonder how Shaughnessy, had it continued when Shaughnessy turned to die, would Frederick have taken over as the butler? Because all houses need a butler.
Probably.
Well, I think it's only because they're replacing Edith, because Edith is the one who's forgotten all the time because she's nothing, she's nobody, she doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck about Edith?
Yeah.
Because-
Then Frederick is indeed run over by his own cries little Bentley.
Yeah, the one it was.
And Edith's voice could be heard by Charley again saying, "I don't understand. Why did I have to die for you to live? Important for later."
How long? How long? I have a question. How long did it take any of you to figure out what the fuck was going on?
For me, when I first listened to this on the car ride up to college, so I think roughly midway through part 2, I think roughly around the big cliffhanger with Charley, which we will get to.
Oh yeah, part 3 cliffhanger.
Oh my god.
Well, no, not actually not the cliffhanger. I honestly remembered it as the cliffhanger, but it's actually in the middle of part 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the cliffhanger at all.
I had inklings.
Yeah, part 3 for me as well. Although
the second Aegis got revived, I got flashbacks to the dream episode of series 5.
Oh yeah, Amy's Choice.
Amy's Choice. Okay.
Another good one. I kind of cheated a little bit because I watched this 5 years. I listened to this 5 years ago during the pandemic.
Oh.
It was available for free for a limited time, so I listened to that because it was a pandemic. But when I listened to that one, part 3, I tweeted it in part 3.
Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without social distancing.
Oh, don't! Please don't. One word: super flu.
So
Put on your masks, people.
So anyway, while Charley Pollard is in the basement repeating Gabriel Chase's Edward Grove is alive. Edward Grove is alive. The doctor's going up the stairs, and in a very funny bit, the butler has to chase him up the stairs, but he's an old man.
Yeah,
I love this. I believe this is his plan to draw out the whatever's the master of the house. So he's just like, oh, he's doing the I'm not touching you. Oh, I'm going up the stairs. Oh, I've got up one stair. Oh, only 8 or 9 more until I'm there. Oh, are you gonna stop me? Ooh.
Also, it's a very interesting detail that he explicitly chooses the head butler and not any of the women.
Yeah. Well, Shaughnessy enlisted 2 women to help him kill the doctor.
Yeah.
It's like, Mrs. Badley, pick up that carving knife and help me kill the doctor. Mary, get that poker from the fire and help me kill the doctor.
Anyway, shall we reveal? I think we already did reveal, but in the notes here, shall we talk about
Edward Grove's a sentient.
Edward Grove is not the Lord of the House. Edward Grove is the fucking house.
This is a great twist.
I'm haunted by the hallways in this tiny room.
Edward Grove is the killer.
Me and you.
Edward Grove is alive. Edward Grove is the killer. Edward Grove's the house.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
And the house has gained sentience by absorbing traumatic memories from its occupants. One occupant in particular.
Charley Pollard.
No.
Edith.
Edith Thompson.
Well, but Charley Pollard is very central to those memories, as demonstrated by what is quite possibly the creepiest moment of Charley Pollard being under the influence of the house.
Oh my God! When she takes the mantle of the daughter of the man of the house, yeah.
Oh God.
What's happening? Short as it? Oh, we're just killing the doctor, Mel. I'll carry on then.
Carry on then. Also, John, do you think that Mr. Shearman has read Shirley Jackson?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh hell yeah! I'll just talk about sentience and traumatic memories lingering in a house. Yeah, very Hill House. Which
Nothing
the
can
novel
remain sane under conditions of absolute reality.
Yeah.
The good news for Charley is that she very quickly regains her sense.
Well, it's lucky because we hit midnight and we reset again.
Yeah, Sexy Brutal loop number 3. And what? This is like the Sexy Brutal, it just is. Okay.
Oh no! What's happened? The scullery maid has been dead next to a broom handle. Oh, it looks like she bludgeoned herself.
Yeah, she's been clubbed to death in the scullery, and then this time they're like, oh, well, there's nothing to investigate here.
Oh, there's nothing to investigate. Clearly suicide. Yeah, looks like you guys are pretty shit sluiced, and there's nothing for you to do.
But the doctor says something important. He says the entity is trying to make us part of the narrative now. Ooh. It's giving you a role. I think pretty soon it will give me a role. Of course, it's giving him a role already because he's the inspector.
Yeah.
The detective detects. The main
he went
the show
from
for
great
drives.
inspector to amateur sleuth.
Which okay, the part 3 cliffhanger, it's a weird beat to me because so the cliffhanger is they try to leave but they can't. But now I know that he can't because, well, not only is there still a mystery, but also, Rob Shearman's got to eat. And his contract said 25 more minutes of audio.
There's very
drama
little
for
of that
Big
in this
Finish.
story, to be fair.
But also, it's fucking weird that he tried to me. Unless he never expected for it to work. But then he's clearly like, oh no, I fucked up. I brought the house with me.
We've got to set up the cliffhanger.
Okay, go ahead.
We've got to. No, I'm saying that's why he does that. We've got to set up the cliffhanger.
Okay,
That's why Shearman does that.
It's okay. It's a little clunky that he tries to leave. Is what I'm saying. It feels weird.
And then you're absolutely right. The cliffhanger is they get out of the house to get to the TARDIS, and oh no, the house came with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
The
because
house literally materializes around the TARDIS.
oh my.
It
Which
occurs
would be
to
an
me
amazing
that
visual.
it occurs to me that Doctor Who actually doing House of Leaves would be amazing.
Oh
Yes.
God.
But didn't we do that a little bit already with Blink?
Wow.
There's a
Kind
difference
of.
between doing Blink and doing House of Leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know how you would do that House of Leaves as a Doctor Who, honestly.
I'll let someone try that.
I mean, I don't even know how you do House of Leaves in the visual medium.
Anyway, big reveal number 1. It's not the House of the Paradox, it's the Doctor and Charley.
Uh-oh.
And this ties back to the whole Storm Warning thing that Charlie's supposed to be dead, but she's alive. So she's the Paradox. The Doctor's brought it with him, so he's part of the Paradox as well.
Uh-oh. We fucked up because, it turns out that they landed in 1906 in Edith Thompson's past, and that kicked it off because Schrodinger's fucking Pollard. Is she dead? Is she alive? Khan doesn't fucking know. And that whole looping mess created the John, you're gonna get this. Maybe I feel like this is like Rebellion if Edith Thompson were Homura.
Yeah.
You're trapped in a hellish construct world of your own self-loathing.
Yeah, we are at the point of Rebellion where Homura is aware that she's trapped and is basically just self-harming.
Are you genuinely trying to tell me that Edward Grove is Walpurgis Nacht?
No, Edith is Walpurgis Nacht.
Edith is Walpurgis Nacht. Okay.
Edith isn't Walpurgis Nacht. Edith is a
Edward Grove is Cube.
God!
fuck.
God!
Edith is a what is Homer's witch form called?
Oh,
The fucking Nutcracker Suite.
yeah, but I can't remember what it's called.
Homo Lily.
Yeah. Which very fitting considering we're in the holiday season to invoke the Nutcracker.
And then our narrative splits down 2 different paths. We've got the Doctor with the staff, because Charlie's taken away at this point, and meets Edith. And sees Edith. She's like, wait a minute, I know you. You're my cook.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Edith Thompson, in 1930, was the cook for the Pollard home. And she was a servant who was treated poorly by everyone. She was nothing. She was nobody. Nobody fucking liked her. But Charley was relatively nice to her as a young girl. She
was kind to her, yeah.
She was kind. Well, it isn't that she even did anything major. She just like smiled.
You remember
at
her
once
name.
and knew her name. And poor Edith had so much self-loathing and no interior worth that she took that as, well, someone finally cares about me. I have my very best friend in the whole world. So then, in the original history, when the R101 crashed and they found Charlie's diary and it was confirmed she was dead, Edith had nothing to live for, so she died. But Doctor Who changed history. So did Charlie live? Did Charlie live or did she die? And if Charlie lived, then what happened to Edith? Did she live or die? And so when they crossed paths in time broke. And the repeated loop of that gave Edward Grove fucking sentience, and now Edith Thompson is trapped in a hell of her own self-loathing.
And this is also why the anachronisms of time, like the Chrysler, despite not being 1925 yet,
or for that matter, Agatha Christie.
Yeah, that's all of it. That's all of this.
It's a mishmash of suicidal self-ideation. And Charlie and Edith are trapped in it, and Edith is just like, you have to tell me, am I dead or am I alive? Are we dead or are we alive? And while that's happening, Doctor Who gets to have a conversation with the house who is possessing Shaughnessy.
Yeah, because we can't hire another actor.
Yeah. You know, I like having sentience, so I'm going to keep killing these people forever.
Yeah, he'll keep, Edward Grove will keep the paradox going. If that means destroy everyone inside the time loop, so be it. They're doing me, Governor.
Yeah, and the Doctor gives me a better idea. You know, you can only act on things when the clock strikes midnight. Oh well, I'll just loop those past 4 seconds forever and perpetually exist. Fuck you all.
Yeah, but we get a nice moment of the Doctor turn the tables on Grove, using its own rules against it. I'm sure Frezno enjoyed that bit. So earlier the staff were ordered to kill the Doctor. So the Doctor was like, well, go on then, fulfill your duty, kill me.
He is, after all, a lord.
Yes, and Edward Grove's like, no, don't do that. We need him alive.
Hey, Mr. Shaughnessy, could you throttle the life out of me, please, sir?
Yes. And then you hear Edward Grove and then Shaughnessy basically fighting for control of the same body and it's like strangling the Doctor.
And he has to do this because he has to die to get to the void where Charlie and Edith are. And he has to do it quickly because Charlie is starting to remember the original history where flames on the side of my face.
She's starting to remember dying in the airship.
And you know, so it's like, I'm dead. I was supposed to die. My puppet's here. Take this knife and do what must be done.
Yeah, he said there's a choice now, Charlie. You got a choice. I die or you die.
Well, there's always...
If you die, I live. But if I die, you live. But you've got to make a choice. So she's obviously encouraging her to die herself, for Charlie to die so she can live. But the Doctor arrives, and a secret third option is unlocked.
I don't think she is. I don't think Edith wants to live. They have to commit to live.
Either way, go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, given the way it's being described, I think what's happening is that Edith doesn't want to die alone, so she's pulling Charlie down with her.
That's one way of looking at it.
And then, luckily, Doctor Who shows up in the void to stop this.
Secret third option unlocked. You both live.
Yeah.
And that will break the paradox.
Yeah. Hey, let's give Edith Thompson something to live for.
Yeah. They managed to turn I am nothing and I am nobody on its head, which is nice.
It's especially nice when they finally restore time again.
Yeah, and they resolve this particular paradox, not the main one surrounding Charlie.
Well, yeah, that's dealt with. Unfortunately, in Neverland and then Zagreus, but we don't need to talk about that chat again.
No, we've done Zagreus.
It does get us the next Rob Shearman story with Scherzo.
Remind me, Sean, Scherzo's a good one, right?
Yes, it's one of the best stories Doctor Who, a Big Finish ever did.
One day, I will pick it to go full sicko mode. One day.
I mean, I think it might be your pick next. I'm not too
sure.
No,
I'm not going to make you do two big finishes in a row.
Thank you, because this is like a special thing for Christmas because it does fit.
Yeah.
I mean,
holiday.
I was funny. I was talking in our Discord to Mike. I'm like, we only do 2 big finishes. Then I realized we did Moons of Volpana thanks to Lena. We did thanks to Chris. We did Zagreus thanks to Mike, and now we're doing this for the holidays. So that's
thanks
4.
to me.
And that's 4 in a year. So
yeah. I was obviously thinking about giving a Big Fish at some point, but I can hold off on that.
Anyway, next time I'm probably going to give these fuckers a VNA or something.
God!
Next time I want to go Gonzo, I'll give them a VNA.
But not next time. Okay.
And then probably not next time.
Yeah, I've got a feeling I know what you're going to pick at short notice, but we'll find out later.
Okay, that we will.
And there's a nice moment having broken the paradox, where they go back to the house, which is now no longer sentient.
Yeah, but it's the same thing played out as in part 1. Edith is humming harp using something. Stop that infernal racket! You can't sing for shit, you stupid head.
Yeah.
And they come in and they say, "Oh yeah, we were just visiting the Lord, and we're here to give a special commendation to Edith Thompson, the scullery maid."
Yeah, I'm an inspector. I've been inspecting your larder.
Compliment her. Do it now, Shaughnessy. Do it. Say something nice.
And he does. And basically, Charlie says to Edith, "You are not nobody. You are not no one. You are Edith Thompson. You're a good person." And we end with, as Sean rightly pointed out, because there was actually a run of 5 or 6 episodes, 5 or 6 stories, starring the Doctor and Charlie, the 8th Doctor and Charlie.
This is a Dr. Charlie season 2, as it were.
Essentially, yes. And we have to end with that she can still remember dying on board the R101. Oh no, lads.
Oh no, which we'll deal with in Neverland. Never on this show, because we're probably not covering that audio.
Damn anti-time.
Fucking anti-time horse shit.
We briefly touched on anti-time for Zagreus, but my God.
We had to try. I mean, there were a million things to touch on with fucking Zagreus.
Centrist Y.
This is fucking. Chimes of Midnight. Final thoughts, gang?
Yeah. Sean, would you like to go first, seeing as you're the guest?
This was actually quite charming. I had a lot of fun with it. The episode was extremely gothic in all the ways that you love from haunted house stories. There's a vibe of M.R. James to it. It's given that that's probably Shearman's point of reference, especially with the time I'm in the relationship to the ghosts, the quote unquote ghosts. It is, after all, a ghost story where they. I'm getting tongue-tied. Yeah, it's very much a ghost story at its heart, even though the ghosts are not explicitly ghosts. She is, after all, haunted. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Da-da-ba-ba. I mean, I did that before, but yes, you're welcome to it again.
Excuse me?
We're making House of Leaves jokes. Okay?
Oh.
That all, Sean?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
As I said, great story. I'm sure if they ever do anything with like talking about AI and stuff like that, it would fit really well with this story. Because it was one of those things where it just kept on going back to, hey, you really don't know what's going on, house thingy. And it's just felt very AI coded, even though AI wasn't really thought of at this time.
It was like fantasy in 2002, but yeah, I can see a story being made about that. But essentially, I really enjoyed this. A little macabre for the holiday, but then again, we have stories about fucking ghosts and suicide as Christmas classics. So why not slot this into that? You have, classism is bad. You have this paradox. And it's all focused on the worth of one lowly scullery maid and telling her, yeah, you do matter. You matter, and your life is important, and you should live. And also dealing with the consequences of sci-fi fixed point bullshit. Doing that, but putting it in a microcosmic sort of framing with Edith Thompson, I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed it a great deal. It's one of the standout 8 Charlie audios. These guys are a good team, and I'm glad that we could show that on this show and not have our only reference point be fucking Zagreus. So, good job, Shearman. Great job, Shearman. Someday I'll pick Scherzo for this and really blow your fucking minds with the 8 Charlie relationship. But
oh God, Scherzo is so good.
We might have to do that one in the future. Anyway, I picked this one and I really enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed it the first time I listened to it. I honestly could have seen this being on television with some changes.
I'm surprised they haven't remade it for television.
Yeah, I think the closest is The Unquiet Dead, which, considering what The Unquiet Dead is,
yeah, that's not a bad shout. There was like a rumor that they were going to make like a Paul McGann Eighth Doctor series to tide us over, but that never happened. Pity.
No, I mean, we apparently was too woke for Disney, and now the show's dead forever.
It was not too woke for Disney. It was just they didn't think it was a good investment anymore.
I think.
Man, I wonder if it had anything to do with the fact they'd never promoted it, or anything.
Yeah. I'm basing this solely off of comments that have been made about wanting to do a specific crossover, but I'm wondering if Paramount is going to take Doctor Who.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
No, leave it.
I do not. I look, with respect, I don't. I really do not want modern Star Trek Doctor Who.
Leave it with the BBC. They're at least in terms of their dramas, they're a safe pair of hands.
No, we're talking about outside of.
Yeah, there is some major crap going down with their news output at the moment, but in terms of their dramas, they're a safe pair of hands.
Yay!
I don't even mean the obvious that they're getting sued by the President of the United States. I mean other stuff as well, like other inaccuracies. So
is that all for Chimes?
I was going to say also, I think India Fisher does a great job as Charley Pollard. Well, to me, that India Fisher is best known for being the narrator on MasterChef. And she didn't appear in front of the camera for about 15 years of that show.
What's funny is that she reprises that sort of role for a special feature on the Colin Baker Blu-ray, where Doctor Who actors from the 80s recreate recipes from the Doctor Who cookbook.
My God, that's amazing! I must track that down immediately.
It's great. You've got Toby Hadoke cooking with Davros,
and then she does the voiceover like it's MasterChef.
Yeah, she does the voiceover for all the things.
Okay, I
Janet Fielder and Sarah Sutton make like cream puffs or something.
I have to track that down. That sounds incredible.
And you've got Nicola Bryant and Colin Baker in the kitchen together.
Adorable.
Which is also quite funny considering Charley Pollard's a Sixth Doctor companion.
As well, yeah.
Yes. Well, for
much later on.
Yes. Which is
and then basically hides the fact she was his companion by shenanigans.
But she hides the fact by this isn't even really a spoiler for the earlier. She hides the fact by very poorly lying.
No, even more wild than that.
Oh.
I'll drop you a private message later.
I've heard all the 6 Charlie audios.
Oh, you don't even heard this one.
I've not heard this one. Wait, are you talking? You're not talking about the thing I think you're talking about.
I'm talking about Mila.
I know about that shit. We're not bringing that in here. No.
I do not care for the lore of Big Finish post the new series starting.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, fucking like we're talking about Scarezo. That's amazing. The Divergent universe after that is crap.
It gave us Chris, but apart from that, yes.
His debut was the worst fucking thing imaginable. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're not talking about that shit. We're talking about different shit. So what are we talking about?
We're done with the Chimes of Midnight. So next time, well, I don't quite know. Because things have been very, very hectic. So we got options. First, I can just pick something randomly. Or I can do like a sort of a randomizer and just pick something, but you might get like something terrible.
So the wheel.
You will get the land between the warp between land and sea. All 5 episodes.
No.
I'll make a wheel.
No, wait. Who's picking?
If we go on order, it's you next. And I was just wondering if you want
okay. Here, how about a compromise? How about a compromise? I have 2 in mind. I'll flip a coin.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. I've got my coin flipper online. So heads, classic, tails, new series. And
okay.
So I got a story each. So we're gonna flipper.
Flip it.
It's heads. Next time
classic.
Next time on Doctor Who reviews, Peter Davison in Modern Undead.
Okay, fair.
All right. What would have been the new series?
Wedding River Song.
I knew it.
Of course.
I knew it.
He mentioned it. He put it in my head.
It's some guy in a helmet. I knew it.
That's that's really funny for reasons. But yeah, okay, fine. There we go.
For reasons. How about you tell people where they can find us lovely people?
We might even draft Mike. I don't know, because Peter Davidson's his doctor. Anyway, Ryan, where can you find us lovely people?
Let's say things we can't take back. Let's not say things we can't take back.
To be nice, Ryan, do the thing.
I am being nice to us. Anyway, you can
Shut up! It's Christmas. Be good.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
You're valid.
sorry. I'll stop being a Grinch. You can find us all on Blue Sky in the links below. Also, 3 of us are on Twitch. Sean is not on Twitch, but
Nope. I write reviews.
I mean, I just YouTube stream now. I'm not even really on Twitch.
Okay, so it's twitch.tv/Freezing Inferno. I haven't streamed in about 2 or 3 years. Kuchiri's now on YouTube at the Kuchiri. And Sean, what are you getting on with?
I do reviews for The Beat. I'm currently working on a book, and I podcast with Frezno and Mike about Quantum Leap, and appear on the Common Writer Reviews podcast with Kuchiri, both for Zeets as well as Gaim.
We've got a whole podcast network going here.
Yeah, we decided to jump into Gaim since Kat's part of the podcast and the same personal things going on with
Chris, yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
So it's Ghost on hold now then.
yeah.
Namely, she was the only person enjoying it.
I thought Kat was liking it too.
No, I meant Cat.
Oh yeah, Kat. Yeah, Kat was liking it. So that's so we don't want to.
Well, and the thing is that her avatar was based off of Ghost, and the whole idea is
Ghost is the Colin Baker common writer.
yes.
Which I buy. I mean I buy it. I understand the reference now. Rain books.
Yeah, Buy Terror Through the Trees by Sean Dillon,
Hey.
who's right here.
Hello.
All good Amazon's near you.
Also, the final volume of Back to the 11th Hour is coming out soon. It was planned for right before the holidays, but I'm not sure if we're going to hit that deadline. If we hit that deadline, you can buy it in the description. Also, Lena, if you're listening to this, the next time I'm a guest, I get to pick an episode. I am picking the 11th Doctor Year 1 comics. You are reading those.
Oh goodness.
So I'd like to thank Sean for his final ever appearance on this show.
Yes, shit. Those are good comics. I've read them.
I'm joking. It's a bit. It is a bit.
Listen. Yeah, he gets a cool companion lady who's I forget her deal, but also he gets David Bowie. Well, not totally legally distinct David Bowie.
Okay, I'm sold.
That's accurate, right?
Someone
Sean?
at Christmas time. It's Christmas. No, wait till the new year. No.
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas.
God damn it. Brez, what have you been streaming lately?
Hey, you forgot a book, Rain.
Oh, no. Yes, of course. By Shadow of the Girlfriend Volume 1 by Sean, Frezno, Lena, and a whole bunch of other talented writers.
You goddamn right.
Now, what have you been streaming, Frezno?
Everything. The Christmas the 15th is, well, by the time this is out, it'll have been done. 12 days of absolute madcap nonsense. Sean gave me a game where the key action phrases are suck and blow.
Was that Great God Grow by age?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I lost it when the fucking Muppets showed up.
As you should, because that was terrifying.
And of course the gooning.
Why is that goon in Dispatch called Soothing Goon? There's nothing soothing about that goon.
Anyway, I would like to reiterate that Invisigal is the best girl. And
yes, so now I get to prove this because Kat bought me the game for Christmas.
Delightful. Join us in the Invisigal Lovers Incorporated. Woo!
I'm glad you cleaned that up for PG.
Yes. Well,
that's not what the Discord is called.
Well, they don't know that. No, do they?
But they do
Rain,
now.
is there anything else, Ryan? Or shall I say something?
Kuchiri might want to plug. Oh no, you already plug Kamen Rider. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I also been doing some streaming. I've been playing some Mega Man randomizers and other stuff, and I need to finally get around to make some videos. And I'm now a substitute teacher. I had my
Congratulations!
I had my first shift the other day, yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a really
Go
necessary
well.
position. And speaking as a English teacher, that is a really necessary position. Are you doing substitute? Yeah, I'll ask after the podcast.
No, I can talk about it. It's fine.
Up like high school or middle school?
Any.
Okay.
The group I signed up for is called let me not say what it is, but basically it's kind of like how if you DoorDash, you get to pick your shifts.
Right.
There's 20 schools that will say they need help, and I get to pick which shift.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems like a good gig.
Nice. I'm very glad for you, Kuchiri. And as for you, Rain, say goodnight.
Yeah. Good night, and we'll see you next time for what was it? Mordred Undead.
Yeah, we finally get to clear up the Black Guardian trilogy from the 80s, which we've done in reverse order because we're fucking
great.
weird about that.
I like that.
I
haven't
think it's
seen
been
before.
like a couple of years since we did Terminus.
It's another one I haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Incidentally, a very happy Christmas to all of you at home.
Hey, you did the thing!
He said the thing.
Mike, they're never going to find the Feast of Stephen. Stop saying it.
I wouldn't have thought so, but stranger things have happened.
Literally, they never sold. That's one of the ones they never sold abroad or nothing. That is the one confirmed Doctor Who would never.
One really diehard fan might have recorded it on a VHS tape in 1965 or whatever it was.
Alternatively, it could just be in Ian Levine's basement.
That's the most likely thing. We'll find.
If that's the
out.
case, it's never seen the light of day. You're right.
Anyway,
We'll see you next time for Mordred Undead. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
jingle, jingle.
Hang on a minute. Just time out a second. What the hell's that sound I can hear? Is that my radiator making that sound?
Oh no, Brandon's now reenacting the Telltale Heart.
No, I'm not.
It's the beating of the hideous heart.
Yeah, it's the radiator.
It's the beating of the hideous radiator.
It's the radiator. It's the radiator.
Such is the fate of many a Texan.
I'm not from Texas.
Also, this is all staying in, by the way. This is going in the blooper reel or something.
Well, it might. I'm in charge of that, not you.
You see. But now that I say it
The
aloud,
person who's in charge of what's in and what's not put Wolf's job.
Why is that still a thing? The irony that you put it on the whiteboard last time, so it didn't get into the edit.
But I did do it. I did put up.
You did, and I appreciated it.